Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the McBain versus Reed City basketball game. This is the first game of the season. Today, we're going to be versus Reed City.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. I mean, the opening of the season, McBain, I mean, last year, they lost a little bit of talent from graduation last year, but it's totally fine. So hopefully, I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty good game to start up the season.
Now for the national anthem.
But as I was saying, again, I'm predicting that this is going to be a pretty good matchup. I mean, both these teams are don't really shoot threes. McBain, they're really known for not shooting threes like at all. And yeah, it's just going to be a good, like hard, grueling, like old-fashioned type of basketball game where there's very few threes. When they do happen, then it's mostly it's only specialized people that will be shooting them.
Yeah, usually it ends up being like Clayton Engelwright or Aiden Cucci or Nathan Cucci or even Ben Rodenbaugh, but he doesn't shoot them that much. We like to, at McBain, they really do their signature defense, and like we try our best on defense. We're more of a defensive team, not less of a scoring team. And I think the game plan going into today is for us to try and shut them down as best as possible.
I like this entrance real quick right here.
And now, here's the starting
reminds me a lot of Cadillac.
Reed City Coyotes. At one guard, a junior, number 1, Landon Jackson.
This entrance reminds me, like I was saying, this entrance reminds me of Cadillac. I've been to a couple of their games, and they got like, I mean, what they do is they got like a big old spotlight shining around. But I mean, I like this. I think our school should be doing this because it's cool and it's cinematic.
The other forward, also a senior, number 11.
And if you didn't know, they're using the signature Chicago Bulls opening for when Michael Jordan played there with Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen.
I think everyone should just universally know that that's the opening. If they don't know that that's the opening, then there's just a bigger crowd. And now, yep, this game is going to get started.
And tipping off for McBain Ramblers is Evan Haverkamp. And for the Reed City Coyotes is going to be number 21, Marcos Ciudad Real. Like that name.
Yes.
Oh. Evan gets it, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Coyote ball.
You can stay up now. I mean, right there, it's a tip-off. I think Evan actually hit it out of bounds. So, I mean, it's a kind of like a flunk right now, but it's fine.
Jackson with it. Gets it to Hammond. Hammond to Hanson. Hanson to Jackson. Loses it. Stolen by Nathan Cucci. Cucci gets it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up. Gets big foul. It looks like he's going to be shooting two right away.
Yeah, early off in the game, we already got a couple of free throws, so Yeah, and you already know that this is, again, this is going to be just like a hard, grueling type of game.
City number 4, Spencer Hansen, is first, team first.
First shot is up and good. Evan's second is up, and it's also good.
Ramblers are the first to score on the 2 free throws.
Hansen with it. Gets it to Q-Did. Real. Stolen by Ben Rodenbach, a missed pass.
Bit of
Rodenbach going up. Almost gets it in, but he's also going to be fouled on the shot, and he's going to be shooting 2 now.
It looks like a bit of miscommunication right there by Reed City. Rodenbach was able to take advantage of that and just steal the ball. Went to go up for the layup, but got the hard foul. Now he'll be shooting 2.
Here goes his first shot. Up, and it's good. And as you were saying, these first 2 possessions, we just stolen the ball right away, and we got into the free throw line. The second shot is up. It's good. But it's just allowing us to set up these good opportunities for our offense, and just allowing the Ramblers to do as best as possible so far. Hansen gets it to Jackson. Jackson thumb fakes, jumper, and it's good.
Right there, just a good shot again to the outside. Able to get off his defender, see the shot, just put it up.
Reed City with a press, gets it to Jansen off the steal, misses. Haverkamp rebounded by Darius. Tries to throw it to Engelreich, but it goes loose, and it's going to be Reed City ball. Hansen with it, dribbling up the court. Trying to set up some offense of some sort. Driving in. Gets it to the corner. Hammond for 3. No good. They're going to call over the back on number 11, Dylan Walsh.
Now, both of these programs have had pretty much a lot of success in their history. Both McBain and Reed City in their designated conference are kind of like the powerhouses of basketball. I mean, Reed City has acquired a couple of state championships in their time playing basketball, too, just like McBain.
Rodenbach going up the court. Leading the team. Gets it to Engelreich. Engelreich to Cucci. Cucci to Pena Perez. To Haverkamp on the back door. Haverkamp goes up, gets fouled, and he's going to shoot 2 once again.
I mean, right there is just a simple, type of a... What do they call those passes right there where they keep on going right next to each other? What do they call those? Is there a certain name for it?
Pick and roll or backdoor.
Backdoor passes right there. Really effective at just kind of moving around, dispersing the other team's defense, and trying to find an opening to pass to get to the basket.
Haverkamp's up and good. And Evan Haverkamp is so tall that you basically just throw it up as high as possible and he'll just come down with it and catch it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's pretty easy for him to do that. Second shot's up, no good, almost. Hammond with it. Driving in. Kicks it out to Real. Real for 3, and it's good.
Both these teams, when they get their chance to shoot a 3, they're going to take it because they have certain individuals that are just really, really good at shooting 3s.
Rodenbach now. Looking. Gets it to Pena Perez. To Engelreich. Gets it to Darius. To Rodenbach. Rodenbach to Haverkamp down low. To Cucci, wide open for 3. Hits it. Splash.
Just like I said, there's certain individuals on both these teams that are really good at shooting 3 points.
Hansen to Real. Real going in. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson driving in. Not there. Kicks it to Hansen. Hansen. Back to Real. Ball on the floor, picked up by Haverkamp. Haverkamp driving, taking it all the way himself. Euro step. Layup, and it's good.
Yeah, right there. Good move, an old-fashioned Euro step right there. Try to trick out the defenders and score a point.
Walsh for 3. No good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Rodenbach with it now. Tight D right now from these Coyotes. Haverkamp with it now. Gets it to Cucci, almost kicks it out. Engelwright for 3, no good. Rebounded by Real. McBain fighting for it. Loses the ball, gets it to Jackson though. Jackson for 3, and it's good.
Jackson's one of those types of players where he's elusive, able to dribble around. I played against him last year, so I've seen he got a lot of skills. He's an all-in-one type of package.
No, I agree. He's definitely got a bag. Haverkamp now to Cucci, to Darius Pena-Perez, to Haverkamp, to Engelwright, to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh gets it to Cucci. Cucci to Engelwright. Gets it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp for 3, and it's good.
Yeah, he might be a big guy. You might think, oh, we can't shoot that well, but, well, he can shoot.
Real with it, driving in, puts it up, no foul. Rebounded by Haverkamp off the missed shot. Rodenbaugh now going down the court. Looking, gets it to Cucci. Cucci drives in. He gets it past to Darius. Not there, gets blocked. Jackson with it, trying to drive in. Kicks it out to Walsh. Back to Jackson. To Hammond. Driving in. And he's going to get fouled by Benjamin Rodenbaugh.
Rodenbaugh tried going up for the block, but it kind of looked like there was a foul right there. But if he would have gotten up to the point where he could get the block, that would have been like just a devastating play right there.
Hammond's first shot is no good, in and out.
Subs are in. Clayton Engelwright, a freshman, got moved up to varsity just like Rodenbaugh and Darius Pena-Perez. So he's just getting this young experience right now to get to play some basketball at the highest level right now that he can achieve.
Hammond's second shot was good. And now Benjamin Rodenbaugh is leading the Ramblers up the court. He loses the ball but gets it back. He gets it to Engelwright now. Engelwright to Cucci. To Murphy. Murphy drives, goes up strong, and gets the layup.
Murphy is just a big body individual. It's hard to really stop him when he's driving in for the basket. All you can do with him is just take the charge.
Jackson, using his shifty body, shoots it, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh going up the court quickly now. Gets it to Cucci. Cucci, little floater, and it's good.
Nice quick pass right there. Again, this McBain offense, to them it's important to get back and forth on the court, the fast break.
Hammond driving in, gets a lane, goes up, and it's good. And that's going to be an and 1.
Yeah, right there, Clayton is just like, didn't really know what to do. I mean, it's his first varsity game right now. From going from the eighth grade basketball all the way to varsity, it's kind of a hard switch, really. Because one thing too is that you got to get used to, like, in 8th grade, you might have been like, there might have not been that very many people that were really skilled at the game. Now at this level, you're playing against everyone who's really just skilled at the game, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to for him.
Hammond's second shot is good, and we're going to get a timeout from the Reed City Coyotes.
So far, it looks like it's kind of a back and forth game right now. McBain 17, Reed City 12. Both these teams, again, look very good defensively and look very quick offensively. I mean, McBain has been scoring a lot of their points off the fast break, being able to just get down the court before Reed City and score those points just quickly.
No, I definitely agree. Right now, it's been a lot of just somewhat fast-paced until the Ramblers get the ball. Then they somewhat slowing it down, trying to set up the offense and just get it going. But right now, this Reed City defense is doing a solid job of containing them. And this offense is a really high-powered offense. But right now, the problem is for the Ramblers is the defense right now, because Clayton Hooker, he doesn't quite fully know it because he's just learning it from his first year. Rodenbaugh going up the court. He's guarded by Real. Gets it to Aiden Cucci now. He gets it to his cousin Nathan. He gets it to Clayton Hooker.
Move to the corner so you're not blocking the view of everybody behind you.
Yep, sorry. We can just sit down right here.
Gets it to Murph down low. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson to number Steleni. And they're going to call a travel on Real McBain ball. Checking in now for Carson Murphy is Evan Haverkamp. Rodenbaugh with it. Gets it to Aiden. Aiden to Evan. To Clayton Hooker. To Rodenbaugh. To Nathan Cucci. To Hooker. Hooker to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh for 3. No good. And they're discussing something. And it's going to be McBain ball still. Not quite sure what just happened.
Not me neither. I don't know what happened either.
Nathan Cucci throwing it in. Gets it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh down low to Haverkamp. Haverkamp using big arms and muscles. Trying to get the rebound. Puts it up, gets fouled, and he's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, Haverkamp just right there. He's able to use his body and get up there real quick to be able to get that rebound and put it back up there for some points. And now he'll be able to score probably 2 more from that with off these free throws.
His first shot is good. About 1 minute 35 left in the first quarter. Score so far is 12-19 after that made free throw by Haverkamp. And it's been pretty tightly contested, and it's just been a pretty good game so far, I'd say. Hansen driving in. They're going to call a foul. On number 24, Aiden Cucci, I believe.
We're going to move to that.
Fouls on McBain, number 5, Nathan Cucci, his first team 3rd.
Walsh passing it in. He gets it to Hansen. Walsh with it after the back pass. Real. Sidestep, not there. Kicks it to number 12, John Orndis. We're going to call travel, and it's going to be Rambler ball.
Yeah, right there, they're just able to shut him down, prevent him from really moving. Then it causes a turnover on the ball.
Rodenbaugh with it. Going up the court. Gets it to Aiden Cucci. To Evan Haverkamp. Hooker to Cucci. To Hooker. To Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Cucci. To Hooker. Hooker for 3. No good, almost. Rebounded by Reed City. Gets it to number 12, Orndis. Orndis goes up, no good, but he's going to get fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. Correction, Andres.
Yeah, I mean, right there, I mean, there was a little bit too much body contact, really, for basketball. And, I mean, it's been its season, so you got to look out for that. But there's always just going to be, like, a little bit of contact in basketball and stuff like that. Now Reed City's going to get 2 free throws and some subs as well.
And that first shot was good by Andres. Second shot is up, and it's good. And we're gonna get subs for Reed City. Checking in is Jackson for Andres. Cucci to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh trying to get up the court, little press. He gets it to Cucci in the corner. Cucci drives, tries to get it Haverkamp, but it's stolen by Real. Real gets it to Hammond. Hammond goes up, misses. Everkamp with the rebound, gets it to Rodenbaugh now. Driving in, kicks it to Aiden, then Cucci. In the corner, shoots it, no good. Rebounded by Hooker. Hooker puts up, no good. Rebounded by no one, and Jackson gets it. Jackson trying to drive in, does, not there. Gets it to 14 somehow. And that shot is good by Rogrowski.
Right now, Reed City's starting to wake up, starting to score some points.
and the buzzer beater to knock it off in time, and that's going to be the end of the first period. The score so far is 16-19 with McBain up by 3 points.
Yeah, right now, Reed City is starting to get on the fast break, and some points just like starting to rile up. McBain is still doing their good job too, doing good defense. McBain, again, they're known for their defense. And yeah, they're just both doing a very, very good job on both offense and defense. Both teams are.
No, I definitely say it's a very even matchup. And from what I've seen so far, it looked like Reed City just didn't play as good in like the first few minutes, but those last few minutes, they started to show up and were starting to play way better defense, way better offense. And now it's a 3-point game. And I believe the last time we had a break was during the timeout with a minute left or so, and it was 19-12. So Reed City scored 4 points in that time and didn't allow us to score, which is pretty good, I'd say.
Yes, that is pretty good. I mean, they're doing good on defense, just preventing us from being able to just get any points up, and then they're doing good defense. It looked like they were doing like a zone type stuff, just trying to really get in front of our passes and steal them.
Coochie passes to his cousin Coochie. Back to Nathan Coochie. And they're going to call a reach on Jackson, trying to just steal the backhand pass.
Yeah, I mean, right there, one thing is in basketball, you really got to like figure out where you're going to put your hands, because if you put your hands way too close, oh, you can't do that. So you got to like figure out what's the right amount of distance to put your hands with.
And Hansen has checked in for the Reed City Coyotes. Coochie with it. Gets it to Rodenbaugh. And they're going to call a reach again. This time it's on Max Hammond of Reed City.
Again, like once you think you found that opportunity to reach in, try to take that ball, you might not, they're going to call it a foul, because you have to either like do it while the ball is like completely away from the player, or just like do it so quick that they won't be able to see it.
Aiden Coochie with it. Gets it to Haverkamp. To Nathan Coochie in the corner. He gets it to Rodenbach on top of the key. Haverkamp in the corner. Gets it to Aiden Coochie. Rodenbach now. To Nathan Coochie. Aiden now. Gets it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp doubled. Goes up strong. Not there. Rebounded by number 11, Walsh.
Evan Haverkamp's just a big body dude. He's not afraid to get physical in basketball.
Real loses the ball, gets it back, gets it to Walsh, gets it to Hammond. Hammond for 3. It's a tie ball game now, folks.
It looks like Hamlin so far is one of their specialized shooters. I mean, I've seen him a lot of the time go to the far corner of the court and just pop off threes.
Coochie gets a little bobble with the ball, and they're going to call out of bounds.
Right now, the Ramblers are kind of like slowing down a little bit, and it's kind of getting to them, I can see. I mean, Reed City's making a bit of a comeback right now, and I'm not going to be surprised if they take the lead right here on this possession.
No, it just looks they're losing some momentum as of right now, and this Reed City team is just playing some really good D. Walsh with it now. To the corner to Hammond again. Not good this time. Get Real with the rebound. Hansen for 3 now. No good there. Rodenbaugh now. Getting up the court. There's a little press. Engelreit for 3. Bang! That one's good.
Yeah, I mean, right there, it looked like they were trying to full court press him, which on that scenario, you leave a guy open, so then it's just a perfect opportunity for them just to pop one off.
Rodenbaugh gets it to Engelreit. Engelreit to Hooker. Gets it down low to Hooker. Wide open, and the layup is good.
Yeah, right there, it's just a good pass, good looking coverage. It's like a quarterback. You just got to look for your open receiver, and this time it's like a open center. They pass it to him, and then he's able to get a point.
Jackson gets it to Hansen. Hansen trying to drive. Little spin move. Gets it back to Walsh. Back to Jackson in the corner for 3. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Haverkamp. And he's going to chuck it off the leg of Jackson, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Right there, that's a move commonly. I think you do that move a lot, Tommy. where you're out of bounds and you just chuck it as hard as you can, like a Mach 5 at the dude's feet.
Nah, I like to do that move just to get the ball.
Yeah. All right.
Nathan Cucci with it now.
Full court press.
And there's some tight D right there by Jackson, but it's going to stay as Ramblers' ball as it went out of bounds.
A deep pass to the
Cucci gets
farthest
it to
court.
Eagle right. Cucci with it. Gets it to Haverkamp. He's at the top of the key. Gets it to Engelwright in the corner. Deep three. No good. Almost. Jackson gets it to Stellani. And he loses the ball, and it's going to be Rambo ball. But we're going to get a timeout by the green team, the McBain Ramblers.
Yeah, right now, I mean, there was a little bit of a slip up for McBain, but now it looks like they just got their full hand on the steering wheel, and they're just going for a smooth drive right now. I mean, usually in this type of scenario where like a team starts to come back on McBain, Coach Bruce Coltman, he's able to come up with a play to kind of shut down their main players on the other team and try to just, again, McBain likes to slow down the game, and they just take their time, just drain the clock while they keep the lead, and that's usually how the timeout goes for McBain. They just like to play it slow, drain the clock. If they have a spot to be able to score a point, they'll take it. Most of the time, they're just not going to want to take that spot because they want to drain as much clock as possible.
No, I definitely agree. One thing I'd also like to point out is I believe that Evan Haverkamp was out during those few minutes, and I don't think we scored, but once he came back in, we started to score, and I think he's a big piece of our offense.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Rodenbach trying to break the press. He's driving in. This is a ball, and we're going to travel call on Rodenbach. It's going to be Coyote ball. Real gets it to Hammond. Little tip by Engelwright, and it's going to go out of bounds. Good D right there.
That was good D. I mean, able to hit it out of bounds. I mean, you don't guarantee that they're not going to score points, but you at least make it so that it's going to be harder for them. Oh, whoa.
A nice pass by Hansen. Get it back door, but it misses lip. And now Real with the three ball. In and out, right out of the brim.
Right now, what I see them recently taking advantage of is that McBain, whenever the ball is on one side, the one guy moves into the center of the court.
And Rodenbach just walks in for a layup.
Yep, but Ritzy's taking advantage of that, moving into close to the ball. There's always going to be one guy wide open in that case. So they're taking advantage of that, doing these quick, short passes.
And Murphy, stone wall, just absolutely destroys the kid on D, and he just ran into him. Rodenbach now with the ball after the steal. Engelwright now. Murphy to Rodenbach. Rodenbach underneath to Averkamp. And it's good. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. No timeout. I'm not sure. A little bit of confusion.
I'm not sure what's going on right now.
But we're going to have the game back and up and going with Jackson passing it in. Hansen with it. Dribbling up the Coyote team. Hansen drives in, kicks it out to Walsh. Walsh back to Jackson. Jackson mid-range jumper. No good, almost. Rodenbach with the rebound. Now he's going up the court. And he slows it down. Trying to set up the offense. Gets it to Engelwright. He gets it to Murphy. Murphy back to Rodenbach. Rodenbach to Abrahamson. Murphy now. Engelwright. To Rodenbach. Overthrown pass by Ben Rodenbach. to Evan Haverkamp underneath, and it's going to be Reed City ball.
Yeah, I mean, right there, it's Reed City's just again doing very like aggressive man-to-man type defense, not letting there be able to be a single moment for a pass to be able to get off and stuff like that.
Hammond drives in, and they're going to call foul on the ground.
Yeah, that'll be on McBain. So far, this has not been a really, I've not seen that many fouls so far in this game. It's like kind of been like a dull, foul-ish type game. Right there, Haverkamp able just to jump up and get the block, but there will be a foul on the play, and that'll be 2 shots for whoever that is.
And you know, I think we all listen to NFL and NBA announcers and baseball announcers.
Yeah.
And they always say things just like what you said. Oh, we haven't seen a lot of fouling, and then it just happens, and that's just what happened.
Oh yeah, that's just what happens, really. I mean, sometimes I'll say something like what I think is going to happen, and then it'll happen. Like that happens a lot to me. I don't know why. Especially in like when I'm announcing football games. But we're done talking about football. Let's talk about basketball.
Back to the game, Hansen.
Like right here, it's going to bounce off the thing, and then Haverkamp's going to rebound it, just like I said.
And Rodenbach gets it now. He gets it to Engelwright. Trying to set up the play to Rodenbach. Rodenbach driving in somewhat. He's going to pick it up, gets it to Engelwright, opposite corner. He's going to gets it to Rodenbach. Rodenbach, nothing there. Drives in floater, and it's good.
Rodenbach, just again, you might think, oh, he can't do that much on the inside, but he's mostly just an inside working type of point guard, really.
Jackson now driving in, puts it up over Evan Haverkamp and Ben Rodenbach, the 2 tallest guys on the team. And we're going to get the ball back. Engelwright wide open in the corner, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Play on Engelwright. Basket's good. 3 points.
And that was just absolute water on that shot.
McBain's up by, that one close game that was happening just got absolutely demolished by McBain. Now it's not, it's like a 20-point game right now. And so it just shows how quickly McBain could go from, oh, it's going to be a close game to, I think we're going to win. Maybe. I said, I think we're going to win. I don't know if McBain's going to win this one, but I'm hoping they do.
Around 2 minutes left in the first half. Back to the action. Engelwright to Abrahamson. Back to Rodenbach. Avery sets a screen for Rodenbach. Rodenbach to Darius Pena-Perez. Engelwright in the corner again. No good this time. And they're going to call a push on Green.
Darius so far, he's a very athletic player, and he's just getting warmed up right now, but I know in the long run he's going to be a very good asset for this McBain team. He's just probably the most athletic person I've seen coming out of McBain. But yeah, and that'll be a timeout, I think, on Reed City.
No, but as you're saying, no, I definitely agree. He's very athletic. He has speed, he has size, and he has great leaping ability, and he has potential to go maybe D1 or big D2 in basketball.
Now, okay, we're McBain. Now, we've only had like 5 D1 athletes ever. So I get your ambition, but and the one thing about it is I don't really see anybody going D1 from McBain until like the next 50 or so years, because that's like, we don't really get that much attention from colleges, really. So like, yeah, I know I just kind of just demolished what you're saying, but yeah, I get what you're saying. He has that potential, but everyone got that potential to really do that on the team. On both teams, everyone got the potential to be able to do that. It's just wanting that work ethic and wanting that, or just wanting it. That's what it mostly comes down to.
Back in action though, Reed City, Real with it. He's going to get it to Hansen. Fake pass, actually. Real goes up. And they're going to call a charge on Real.
Fouls on Reed City.
And that was maybe a controversial call right there. Some not happy fans for this Reed City team. Gets it to Rodenbach. Reed City pressing.
Yeah, Reed City's been pressing McBain all night.
Engel right now. Gets it to DeRuyter. DeRuyter to Abrahamson. He gets it to Pena Perez. He gets it back to DeRuyter. To Engelwright. To Ben Rodenbach. Rodenbach dribbling. Gets it to Abrahamson. He's going to get it to Engelwright. To DeRuyter. DeRuyter gets it to Darius Pena Perez. He gets it to Rodenbach. To DeRuyter. Engelwright now. Abrahamson. Abrahamson for three. Almost, not quite. Just short. Andres gets it to Hansen. Deep three. And they're going to say it hits the top of the backboard, and that's going to be McBain ball.
Wait, I never even knew that was a rule. If it hits the top of the backboard, it automatically gets changed to possession?
Yeah. And I think it's just, I'm not 100% sure why it is, but I think it's because it could either get stuck or just weird things can happen and people get really angry when it bounces out.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Rodenbach going up. Engelwright to DeRuyter. And they're going to call foul. That one is going to be on Max Hammond. And just a little bit late. He was almost there, and that would have been a really good steal right there. But he was just a second late, and that's why they got the foul.
Yeah. Like you said, they're just a second late. Basketball really just depends on the time and like the speed that you do it. Because I mean, if he was fast enough, he probably would have gotten that steal. Or if it's just like, yeah.
His first shot's up and no good. And I just want to point out this, that there is a new rule from the MHSAA that once you get to 5 fouls, you automatically shoot 2. There's no more 1-for-1 in the state of Michigan and a few other states. That second shot was also not good. Rebounded by Jackson. He's going to get it to Hammond. Hammond now. Setting up the offense for Reed City. Looking. Just trying to get anything.
Just spamming moves, really.
Nothing right now.
He
Jackson
just takes it for himself. Ooh.
They're going to call a foul on Ben Rodenbach, which probably would have been a charge on himself, because it was a really nice job right there by Darius to sell it.
Yeah, I mean,
But they are going to just call the reach on Rodenbach.
yeah, Max Hammond right there. I mean, he couldn't see anybody do anything, so he's like, no, I'm just going to take it for myself. Just drove right down there. And Darius, like you said, did a good job of faking it. Or selling it out, as you said, I'm pretty sure.
Checking in now is Hewdid Real for the Reed City Coyotes. Gets it to Hammond, underneath, puts it up. No good, blocked by Rodenbach. Rebounded by no one, and it's going to stay white ball off a little tip.
Right now, McBain, since they got this good lead, a lot of people that really don't get to play that much, well, it's the beginning of the season, so everybody gets to play. Like right now, everyone's on the same page, but those types of people get to come in and show the skill they have.
That was going to be the end of the first half. What happened was they just decided to throw it in off the guy. I didn't think there was enough time left, and they decided to throw it away, and that was going to be the quarter.
Yeah, the score right now is Reed City 19, McBain 33, and we'll see you in the second half.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the McBain Ramblers versus Reed City Coyotes game. Your current score here is 33-19, and with me now is Max Ealing. Max, what do you think about the first half so far?
I think we're playing pretty good. We got a decent lead on them, and yeah.
And it looks like the action is about to get started.
Sit down so we don't fight. Do you have to hit a button for it to go? What? Do you have to hit a button for it to talk?
No, you don't. You just gotta talk here. You can clip it onto your shirt if you want to, like right there. There. Yeah, you're good.
It's going to be Coyote ball, and throwing in for the Coyotes is Landon Jackson. Hanson with it. I'm scared. He gets it to Real. Real driving in. He's going to draw that foul. He's going to shoot two. Max, what do you think?
That was a pretty good drive for the Coyotes. Draw the foul. And they're shooting two.
First shot is no good. By Real. Here goes the second shot. Oh. It's good. What about passing in now? He's going to get it to Engelreich. Little press breaker here by the Ramblers. Engelreich dribbling up the court. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson pulling in. Goes up and gets it.
Jackson.
Rodenbach gets it to Pena Perez right in the middle. He's going to get it stolen by Hammond going up now. Dribbling. He gets it to Hanson. Hanson pumps it. Gets it to Real. Real for three. No good. In and out. Rodenbach going up the court. He gets it to Engelreich. To Haberkamp. To Cucci. He tries to get it to Darius. It's stolen. Goes up. Oh! Darius gets it. Perez with it. Gets it to Rodenbach. Rodenbach, 4-3. No good. Save. Tries to save it. Haberkamp. And the shot is no good. Max, what do you think so far? Like, what do you think about that last play that happened, that dunk?
That was an insane dunk. Kid's got hops. He's pretty tall. Slammed it down.
And now it's going to be Reed City ball. Hanson with it. He gets it to Hammond. Hammond driving in. Gets it back to Hanson. Hanson drives in now. He gets it to Walsh. Walsh for three. It's good. The score now is 27-33. It's a close game so far. Rodenbach dribbling up court. He gets it to Engelreich. Engelreich with it. He gets it to Rodenbach. They're going to call foul for reach. And that's going to be the first foul from Reed City.
His second foul, team first.
Engelreich throwing it in. Gets it to Haberkamp now. Haberkamp goes in. Layup is good. Good move. Real dribbling up the court, gets it to Jackson. Jackson trying to do something. Tipped away by Ben Rodenbach. And that's going to go out of bounds.
You're doing fine. You're just driving.
Walsh to Jackson. Jackson at the top. Gets it back to Walsh now. Walsh driving in. Tough layup. No good. Haven't put it at the right. Real with the rebound. Gets it out to Hanson. Hanson goes up.
Ooh, that was tough.
Puts a tough layup up. And And these Bobcats right now, these Coyotes are making some tough plays right now. Score now is 29-35. And Cucci with it. Gets it to Murph. And it's stolen, but he's going to go fall out of bounds.
Coyotes got amazing defense right now.
Avercamp with it. Goes up, puts it, and tries to put it up, no good. Gets his rebound though, and puts it back up, and it's good. Jackson with it now. Walsh driving in, gets it to Real.
Mike's keep on turning it off.
Real goes up, puts it up, no good. Rebound
It's that. Mr. Venus is
going up the court.
Only one Mike's working. Okay.
Gets it to Engelwright.
Don't hold it to your mouth. Good. Time. Don't hold it to your mouth. Flip it, just.
And that's going to be an and one for the Coyotes. And Max, just tell me what you think so far about these last few plays by the Reed City Coyotes.
Oh, their defense is really good, and McBain's got to figure out how to get through that press and make smart plays.
No, I definitely agree. And right now they just got to like pass the ball down the floor and just get the offense going. Right now they're just Reed City's playing some tough D, not allowing anything to go. And I believe there's some water or blood on the floor, and it's going to be wiped up. And we're going to wait on this free throw. And I just like to point out, like, this atmosphere is pretty tough to play in. Like, this Reed City student section is pretty big.
It's
like,
full.
They came out, and they're supporting their team.
Yep.
They've been pretty loud throughout this game. Like, on that one dunk, they went nuts.
It was crazy.
And on the ankle breaker, they also went crazy. And whenever that happens in the game, you always feel like this is so hard to play in. And, like, that's why you want to try and shut them down on offense. Hit, like, a big three or get a dunk of yourselves. Here goes his first shot. And it's good. And he converts the and one right there. And now checking in, I believe, is number 12, John Andres. Nathan Cucci with it. Just a man press right now by Reed City. Going in. Gets it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Cucci. Cucci back to Rodenbaugh. Back to Cucci. Cucci to Murphy. Murphy to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Evan Haberkamp down low, and it's good. Easy layup. Quite easy to do. Real for three now. No good. Rebounded by Hammond. Tough rebound. Kicks it out to Rodenbaugh now after the rebound. Cucci, wide open three, puts it up. Oh, not quite good. Aiden Cucci with the rebound. He's going to get fouled. And that's going to be the second foul, I believe, for Reed City this quarter. About 3:30 to go. The score right now is 32-39. And Reed City has been in this game, but McBain right now is persisting and doing a really nice job. Max, you want to elaborate some more on that?
Yeah, we're doing a good job on their tough defense, making smarter plays than we were before. And yeah.
Back to the game. Hansen gets it to Hammond. Hammond driving in. And they call a foul on Aiden Cucci. That's definitely a tougher call to make. And whenever that happens in game, like as a player, your mental mindset goes way down because you do not like to get called for that. But right now, McBain's mentality seems to be pretty good right now since we have the lead.
Yep.
Jackson with it. Dribbling. Stolen by Hooker. Hooker loses control of the ball. He gets it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh Kicks out to Cucci. Cucci for three again. No good this time. Hooker gets it. Rebound. The freshman with the huge putback. Nice play right there. Jackson with it. Tipped pass by Rodenbach. Real gets it. Real driving in. Goes up. Blocked by Haverkamp. Rodenbach with a rebound off that block. And he's making some moves trying to get up court. Gets it to Nathan Cucci. And it goes back to Rodenbach. He goes back to Nathan Cucci once again. Down low to Haverkamp. Goes up, and he gets a huge and one. That's a tough shot, Max, don't you think?
That was a very tough shot. Two guys all over his arms.
Well, and considering like the spot he was at, like he was at that like greenish, grayish line. I can't really tell from here, but like he tried to put it up, almost cross body, and he still put it off the glass. Nice, just nice touch. Here goes Haverkamp's first shot, and it's good. Hammond dribbling up the court. Drives in, kicks it out. Cooch loses the ball, stolen by Haverkamp. He goes up. Not there, rebounded by Hooker, and he puts it up, and it's good. And the freshman is doing a nice job right now getting these putbacks. Number 13, Justin Steleni with the ball. He kicks it out to Hammond. Hammond in the corner, puts up a three. Right in Aiden Cucci's face. And we're gonna get a timeout from Reed City. Currently the score is 46-35 with a McBain 11-point lead. And the fans are still trying to cheer their best as can. But right now, it seems like the McBain defense is still doing a pretty solid job, and the offense is doing a good job.
Yep.
Max, what do you want to say?
Yeah, pretty much what you just said. I thought they stepped up on defense. Offense is doing pretty good, giving it down to Evan down low, getting nice putbacks, and yeah, we're competing.
Now, what do you think? How far do you think like this Ramblers team is going to go like this year? Do you think we could end up being like in the playoffs deep, or like you think you see like first, second round bye in the playoffs?
I don't know right now. You can't really base it off the first game. Everyone's kind of nervous and everything, and yeah, farther in the season you'll see what they can actually do.
No, I definitely agree. And I really like that answer because like it appears that this team is pretty young.
Yeah.
Like I believe we only have 4 seniors that like mostly play.
Yeah.
But I think everyone's played tonight so far, except Brett Ealing and Brett Bentham. Nathan Cucci going up the court. Rodenbach with it. Gets it to Hooker. Hooker to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up for the shot. He gets fouled. And that's going to be shooting 2. And really, I think the game plan right now for the Ramblers is just feed the big down low and let Evan Haverkamp cook and eat his dinner. Right now, he wants a snack. His first free throw is no good out the back of the rim. But as I was saying, do you agree with that, like Max? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, they're feeding Evan down low, using his height to his advantage for this team. And he's been at the free throw line multiple times this game, and he's been knocking them down.
A little bit of confusion right now. They're saying basket's good, I believe. And right now, I think they called some violation of some sort, but I'm not quite sure. And we're back in the game. Hansen bringing it up. He's going to get it to Hammond. Max going. Making some moves. He's got some nice handles. Cucci guarding tight. He gets it to Hansen. Hansen. He's dribbling now. Spin move. He gets it to the corner to Walsh. Walsh.
Oh my God.
He gets it to number 12. Andre. And he's blocked by Haverkamp. And he's going to get it to Rodenbaugh off his own rebound. And they're going to call a push on Hooker. I'm not quite sure what happened. I really wasn't looking at him.
Yeah,
I was looking at the ball.
I think he might have just tripped, a little bump.
I think there's somewhat like some acting in that, but
Yep.
it's basketball, and you see it everywhere. You see it in the pros, you see it in college. Like LeBron James. Some people say he's the GOAT. He flops, right? Everyone does. It's just how you play the game now. Hammond for 3, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. A little bit of fighting down low. They're going to call it jump ball, and it's going to be green ball. About 50 seconds left. 12-point lead right now for the Ramblers, 47-35. And it's been a pretty good ball game so far.
One-man press.
Cucci puts up a 3. Not there that time. Rodenbaugh, spin move, off the rebound, no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. He gets fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. And right now, I think the problem with the Reed City team is getting the boards.
Yeah.
I think they're just struggling overall, just crashing the boards, getting the rebounds. And I mean, it doesn't help that we have Clayton Hooker, Ben Rodenbaugh, and Evan Haverkamp, who are all like 6'4". As opposed to them, they only have like one guy that's like 6'3". That's just a mismatch right now. But both of his shots are going to end up being good. We have a sub for the Ramblers. Checking in now is Brett Bentham for Evan Haverkamp. Hansen going up court. Will move. No good. Rebounded by Aiden Cucci. Gets it to Rodenbaugh. 20 seconds left. Trying to get up court. He gets it to Cucci. Cucci to Nathan Cucci. To Hooker. He gets it to Rodenbaugh. Back to Nathan Cucci. Nathan gets it down low to Hooker. Hooker puts up a shot. He gets stripped on the shot, and they're going to call a foul, I think, because of the trip. And he's going to shoot 2 with about 1 second-ish left to go.
Fouls on Reed City. Number 4, Spencer Hansen, his 4th foul.
This team's a football team, too. A lot of football players out there.
No, I definitely agree. They went all the way to semifinals, I believe.
Yeah.
And so they have some pretty athletic dudes that have been in the weight room. And you can definitely tell because they, number 4 and number 3 are pretty big dudes. Hooker's second shot is up and also no good. Baseball throw is no good. Circus shot, no good. Blocked by Ben Rodenbaugh. And that's going to be the end of the third. The score is 49-35. McBain on top right now with 14 points. Max, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, we figured out how to get the ball moving around a lot more. Picked up, not as sloppy as it was last quarter, and we're maintaining our lead.
Well, I just want to say thanks for joining us tonight in this third quarter, and nice job so far. And we're going to go back to Grayson in this fourth quarter. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night.
Good job, Matt.
I am back. Sorry for the little break. Well, hopefully our replacement did a good job. I don't know if he did. But back to basketball.
And we're going to have Hansen get it from Jackson out of bounds. He's going up the court. He gets it to Reel. Reel back to Hansen. Guarded tightly. Drives in. Kicks it to the corner. Hammond for three. No good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh tries to get it to Aiden Cucci, but it's stolen by Reel. He goes up, and there's going to be a big charge. That one is going to be on Marcos Q. Reel. Nice play by Ben. Grayson, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, what? Pardon?
What are your thoughts, Grayson, on that?
Oh, my thought. Oh, that's just great play. I mean, there was a charge right there. Good way to take the charge. And yeah, McBain will get the ball back. They're already up by quite a bit of a lead, so right now I bet they're just going to try to slow the clock down, try to take as much time as they can out of the clock.
We're going to get a timeout. I'm not sure that it's going to be on by Reed City, and that's a 60-second timeout. So let's just talk some. Read it now. So in the last quarter,
Yeah.
Reed City had some very big plays.
Yes, they did.
One, we had the big dunk.
Yep.
And then we also had a big,
like trick pass, like really that one. Are you talking about that one score where he like did it from behind the back and like kind of
Yes,
made it?
that was
That one was crazy. I saw that and I started going wild like a mad turkey.
and then there's also another one where the fans just loved it right now. Like they're enjoying this, even though they're losing, but they're still trying to cheer on their team the best they can. The play that happened was, I believe it was Max Hammond. He was dribbling, and he was doing some saucy dribble moves, and he was breaking some ankles on the Ramblers. And
Yeah, he was being. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Continue.
And all I was gonna say is he was just getting the crowd going, and he finished the layup pretty good too.
Yeah, he was cooking. That was what he was doing. He was cooking up a recipe called the snatcher. Why is it called the snatcher? Because in chef terms, it's going to snatch your ankles like lettuce. No, it's called, they're cucumber. Wait, they're cucumbers, the green ones that snap in half like a stick, right?
And just a little bit of confusion right there. We're gonna go back.
All right.
And Jackson tips it away, but it's gonna stay McBain ball. Rodenbaugh is passing it in, by the way, if you didn't.
Yes, he is passing it in.
He gets it to Cucci this time, and he gets fouled by Max Hammond. That's his fifth, I believe, and I think that's it for him.
Yeah, I mean, with basketball, when you get so you said with this new rule change too, if you get fifth fouls,
Okay, every quarter, if they reset the fouls, and if they get 5 fouls in a quarter, what happens is you shoot 2 free throws automatically.
the whole team gets 5.
Yeah.
Got it.
I guess it was not his fifth, and he's going to stay. But we're going to go back to action, and Cucci has it. In case it's Brett Bentham down low, he's going to put it up, and it's going to go in. And it's a nice bounce off the rim, and it goes in.
Yeah, Brett Bentham reminds me a lot of Evan Haverkamp. I mean, they both have the same body type. They're both tall, and they both can make some moves underneath the paint. Ooh.
I'm not quite sure what happened. They're going to say push, I believe. And it's going to be Reed City ball out of bounds.
Yeah, pushing right there. I mean, again, basketball is there's little fouls that will happen, and your team just has to get over that. Yeah.
Checking back in, it's Evan Haverkamp. From in for Brett Bentham. And baseball pass, lost by Max Hammond, but he got it back. A little Hesse, and he's going to lose the ball, and it's going to be Rambler ball.
Right there, I thought Hasse was going to just start doing some Kobe Bryant-like moves, going through all the defenders and going to go up for a basket, but no, he just lost control of the ball and wasn't able to put it back
No,
up.
I definitely agree. I thought he was just going to take it in himself and just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, just full-on I'm the team type moment.
No, I agree. Hooker with it. He gets it to Rodenbaugh. Cucci for 3. No good once again. Max Hammond loses the ball. That's going to be Rambler ball.
I've came up with a new nickname for Evan. I think we should call him the Jolly Green Giant.
That's a good one.
That
I
is
like
a good
that.
one. I mean, they're wearing green right now. I mean, we'll come up with a nickname when they're wearing white jerseys. No, probably just going to stick to the Jolly Green Giant, but I think that's a good nickname.
No, I agree. And I just want to say, after that pass, what happened was basically just they tried to throw it up to Ben, and the guy like hit him in the hand, and he just didn't catch
Yeah,
it.
they can. Thank you for describing, but I'm pretty sure they can see it, Tommy.
Oh.
But good job. Right there, that's just a good.
Oh! They're going to say it's a charge, and that basket's not going to be good.
Good. Now that is what acting will do for you. If you're good at acting, you should play basketball.
I definitely agree, and I think that's Hanson's last foul, and he's done.
Yeah, I think Hanson's now done for the night. I mean, that's a hard hit for Reed City because he's one of their better players on the team. So Hanson's just they're gonna have to figure out how to cope with Hanson being out.
And then they call a foul on Jackson right there. That's gonna be and this crowd is not happy right now with these refs. Like the Reed City crowd is not. Obviously, they just lost Hanson, and right now they just feel like in their heads that they're just getting fouls and they just don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, but one thing is that you gotta agree with the refs because I mean, a call is gonna be a call. Get over it, okay? It's not like this is going to be a life or death situation. If there's a call and you disagree with it, okay, but you don't have to spout it out. These guys are just here to just do their jobs, really, people.
Yeah, and plus they have a better view than the people up here.
Yeah, they do. They do have a better view.
They have a courtside view. They can see all the action, and they got 3 refs. And they sign up to do this voluntarily. So
Yeah.
honestly, we should be thanking them just for doing this. And this is like a service for us almost.
And there has been a shortage of refs statewide. So if you could join the hub by going on to mhsaa.com and signing up as a ref and getting that, because then all through the state there's need of more refs.
Just a little breakdown of what just happened. Basically, Aiden Cucci just got the ball, just get fouled, and that's a 5th foul in the quarter, so he's going to shoot the 2 free throws, according to the new rule.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand this new rule, but I mean, luckily I got you, Mr. MHSAA, to get all the. That sounded mean. I didn't mean for it to be a mean comment.
And they're going to call another charge on Reed City, and these fans are just not happy right now.
Nope, they're not. And I mean, half the people that are screaming are all high schoolers. So they're just here to they don't really. Half of them don't even know the actual rules.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they're just screaming because this man's screaming, I scream like a caveman too. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be.
No, I agree. Reed City gets a bucket. With about 5 minutes, 40 seconds left, and right now they're pressing pretty tough. And McBain is struggling just to get the ball up the court. And they're going to call another foul on this Reed City team. That time, it was on Anthony Kianis.
Anthony Kianis, his 2nd foul.
And Ben Rodenbaugh is going to shoot 2 due to that foul. First shot is up and good. That moves the lead to 53. And now the lead is a 16-point lead, I believe. Second shot is also good. Now it's a 17-point lead. We're going to get a timeout by the Ramblers. And now let's just break down some of the action.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of things. A couple of things happened. Reed City had some calls against them that they didn't like. I mean, yeah, that's going to happen in a basketball game. And McBain again cementing their I forgot the word, but just they're showing that they have the driver's wheel right now, and I don't really see Reed City being able to come back from this. I mean, they're down by how much did you say?
17.
17 points actually. That isn't that bad, but yeah, again, both these schools are dominant basketball type schools. I mean, Reed City in their conference, they're dominant. McBain in their conference is dominant. The thing about that is that some schools might think they're dominant, but then when other schools come in that have been I don't even know what I'm going on about. But Tommy, you take it from there.
Well, Reed City is a bit a little bit bigger school. I believe they're D6 or D5 football.
Yep.
And they verse like a little bit tougher teams. So like due to that, like I think they're a Class B, we're Class C, so they have more people. So like it's easier for them to find people to do sports.
Yeah.
And like obviously in basketball you do cuts, and like their team isn't too big. I believe they only have like 13 or 12 players.
Yeah, they don't have that much.
I think it's 11.
That's for a basketball team, a varsity basketball team. That's not very. That means you only got 4 people on the bench.
Yeah, and when Hansen fouled out, they put in number 2, Anthony Kianis, and I don't even think he's like played the whole rest of the game before that. So like, obviously they just lost like a big crucial piece to this offense, and it just kind of mentally just tore on their team.
Yeah.
Both those free throws were good, I believe, by Ben. And now it's going to be Rambler ball out of bounds. And the ref is just explaining something to the Reed City head coach. Not quite sure what he's saying, but it happened. Ben Rodema gets it to Aiden Cucci. He's going to get it to Evan Haverkamp down low, and Haverkamp puts up an easy layup.
Yeah, Evercamp is just like, if you need a guy down low, he's always going to be the number 1 option. I mean, he has like 5 feet over everybody else. And so he's just very good at rebounding and being able to put the points up easily.
Hey, if you need a big, just call 800 Evan Haverkamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
We're going to go back. Aiden Cucci in the corner, drives in, puts up floater, and he gets fouled on the shot. He's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, I mean, some interesting comments by the student section.
I'd agree. I believe they were yelling foul during that whole time.
No, I think that what they're doing is that they're screaming ball, 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 and then like every single time there's a motion that happens, they're screaming what is going on really.
This first shot was good by Aiden. I mean, Aiden, he's a pretty solid player. I mean,
yes.
He's a pretty good shooter, and when he's open, he can shoot a 3 in someone's face.
Yes, he is. He's a very good. Tonight, though, he hasn't really been that well with shooting percentage so far. I think I've seen him make like 1 3 so far. Yeah. But again, it's beginning of the season. Everybody's getting warmed up, and once like by the mid of the season, he's probably going to be just like Stephen Curry out there.
Well, and the other thing is, a lot of these guys just came from football, and they're still in like football mode. Like I know Darius, Brett Ealing, Ben Rodenbach, Aiden, Clayton, they all played football.
Yeah.
And like they played in the Menominee game, like all the way up to there. And so like they were in like football shape. Now you have to transfer over to basketball really quick.
Especially for Reed City. I mean, Reed City made the state semifinals against Kingsley. Unfortunately, they lost that game. So they're literally like even in more football mode than McBain is. I mean, they literally just got like a 1-week break technically from football.
Well, and like I believe they had to have like made their team either last week, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Or they made their team during the football season. And so like the football guys, if there is any on this team, I'm not 100% sure. They might have had to been going to like double practices just to try out for basketball.
Yeah, and that can be very straining on somebody.
And a nice little layup right there by Clayton Hooker, freshman. And no good on that basket by number 12, Andres, and rebounded by Cucci, and he's going to get to Rodenbach. Rodenbach going. Gets it to Aiden Cucci. To Nathan. And they're going to call a 3-second in the box on Hooker.
Yeah, as a big, I would know. The number one thing you want to make sure is that you're inside, like where your feet are at. Like if you're in the box. So one thing I like to do is like 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. I'm very good at doing that. I mean, it's just a good thing to just get naturally like used to doing.
Yeah, I agree. Like even for a wing, you can get stuck in like the box. So you have to make sure. Like usually when I do it, I'll just be like, I'll count in my head. I'll be like 1, 2. Okay, I gotta get out. Right?
Yep.
So like you just got to know. But he is a freshman, so it's all right. And everyone makes mistakes, so he's still learning too. So there's plenty of time.
A freshman on varsity, that is.
And I believe he has 6-8 points. He's doing pretty solid.
Yes, he is doing really good. Fortunately, Reed City doesn't have the little scoreboard with guys with points like McBain does, so we can't really confirm that. But I'm pretty sure you're right on it.
And currently the score is 40-64. McBain is kind of pulled away right now. There's about 3:50 left in the game. And a 24-point lead is hard to come back from.
But it has been done before.
And I just want to say, one, Trey Bowman is in the game now. I'm not sure who he checked in for. But two, I know this isn't the NBA, but I believe it was he played on the Kings, I believe. I can't think of his name right now. But he made 13 points in 33 seconds. Now, they have 3 minutes, so they could do 26 points in about a minute and 20 seconds.
But that's the NBA.
That's what I said. But you never know.
Yeah, we never know. We never know. Like right here, there could be a steal, and then they could go back and score.
And I remember last year from our JV basketball game for McBain, they versed Reed City, and I believe they were up by like 20. And with like 4 minutes left in the game, Reed City started rallying, and it was a 2-point game. McBain ended up winning, but it was a really close game. And now Inglewood from the corner for 3, and it's splash.
Inglewood, 3 points.
Number 12, John Andrus goes up. He gets fouled. He's going to shoot too.
I mean, right there, he really could not do that much. He had 2 really tall guys putting their arms straight up like they're reaching for something on a high shelf. And you can't really shoot over that. I mean, you could try. Unless if you're like super tall, then you could get over it. But like if you're a type of a short statured, like a guy like him, and then there's 2 6'9" guys right in front of you, it's going to be hard.
No, I definitely agree. Checking in now is going to be Darius Pena-Perez for Clayton Hooker. And I just want to say, Clayton Hooker did a pretty nice job here tonight, considering he's a freshman.
Yes.
Second shot here comes. Shot's up, and it is good. 3 minutes left in the game, and Trey Bowman with it, gets it to Rodenbaugh. Still pressing Reed City, that is. Engel right now from the handoff. Bowman from the handoff. He gets it to Darius Pena-Perez. He's going to get hit from behind, loses the ball, and they're going to say Reed City ball.
And yeah, it's going to be Reed City's ball. Right there, it looked like a bit of miscommunication, a little bit of a fumble on the ball. It's fine. I mean, everybody, it's the beginning of the season. Everyone's going to be a little bit rusty coming off of football season. So mistakes will happen.
And I know that Darius hasn't played like too hot tonight, but that doesn't mean he can't be play good. Like there's still 2 minutes left, and he could still put up 6-8 points in a pretty fast amount of time, and he can still play defense. And what a coach once told me was, even if you're not playing good on offense, you can always play good on defense.
Yes, very much so. I mean, there's a couple of players in the NBA that they're like below average for offense, but on defense, they're like really, really good. Who was that one Pistons player that was really good at defense? You know what I'm trying to talk about?
Saying Dennis Rodman?
No.
Not
Well,
him?
Dennis Rodman, but like he was on like one of the newer teams.
Oh, then I don't know.
But you know what I'm trying to talk about, right? He's but
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
yeah, there's this one guy that played for the Pistons, helped them win the championship. He was really good at defense and like was not the best at offense.
Was that like the 2000s?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now I do. I can't think of his name, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah. That was a good no-look pass, but unfortunately no one was there to get it.
Ben Rodenbaugh gets it back though. Bovin in the corner. No good, almost. Rebounded by Carson Murphy, no good off the glass. And we have a little injury. I can't tell who that is. I think it's John Andrus.
I think he might have hit his head when he was sliding, or he might have got hit in the groin area.
I believe No, that is Justin Stellani.
Fouls on McBain, number 50.
He might have been hit in the no-no square,
The groin area.
but I'm not 100% sure.
But yeah, hopefully he's able to get back into the game. I think there will be a substitution out for him.
And I believe they did call foul, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't honestly see it, so I'm not quite sure what happened. First shot was good, though, by, I believe, number 12, John Andres. Checking in now is going to be number 40, Brett Bentham. And I think McBain right now is thinking that the game is over and that we're just thinking about, like, I think they're just thinking that we're going to win. And right now they're just trying to put in everyone to play. Shot is up by number 12, John Andres. It is good. Score is 43-67. 2 minutes left. Nathan Cucci trying to dribble up the court. Tight D. Bolden with it. Gets it to Murph, gets it to Darius. Darius driving in. Floater. And the shot's good. Nice floater there by Darius Bacon-Bress. Going up the court now for Reed City. And he's gonna get it to Hammond. Number 12 loses the ball. Gets it back though. Well, swipe at the ball. Gets it back. He gets it to number 2 from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Murphy. Cucci gets it to Bovin. Bovin trying. He throws it to the wrong guy on accident. He gets it to 14. 14 on the drive. The shot's good right there by Zach Rogowski.
Zach Rogowski.
Bovin loses the ball from behind, and it's going to be green ball. Checking in now is Brett Ealing. I believe his first time in the game.
Yeah, one thing that's weird is that last year on the JV team, Brett Ealing's the only one that is playing basketball this year that is from that JV team that was a sophomore.
And I definitely agree. They definitely had some really good talent, like Gavin Scott, Bryce Acom, and there was one more, I believe. They had Daniel McElhenney and Austin Parents. And right there, Brett Ealing just puts a foot back in and gets it to go.
But there's always personal reasons why people don't want to play basketball, so we're just gonna we just gotta respect that.
Yeah.
And just let them do what they want.
And sometimes, even people you wouldn't even expect, they just decide to not do it. I'm not 100% sure why, but that is just the case, and that's just the way they want to do it. Currently, the score is 45-71. Now it's 46-71. Ramblers just kind of dominated the rest of the second half.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the third quarter, the Reed City team had some really good momentum going for them, but now it's just really dead in here, and it's really tough. And there's 40 seconds left, and they're still trying to just keep powering up.
Yeah, McBain's gonna probably try to run out the ball real quick. Darius looking for a look.
He looks to drive in, gets it back to Bovin. 25 seconds left. Trying to set up play. Ealing with it. He's gonna try and drive, loses the ball. He gets it to Darius. Darius drives in, gets it to Brett. They're gonna call a 3-second in the box. With about 11 seconds left in the game. 47-71.
To collect any trash
11 seconds.
and place it in the nearest trash receptacle.
And it looked, this game, I think, is all pretty much over.
No. What the team could do is that they could score. How many points do they have to score? 17 in about 9 seconds. Watch, it's about to start right here. Bam, bam, point. About starts right here. It starts right here. Watch this. Come back. They're going to steal the ball and they're going to score. All right, I made a wrong judgment. I am bad. I'm super sorry, but I made a wrong judgment.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the game tonight. Your final score is going to be 50-71. McBain winning with a 21-point lead at the end of the game.
But yeah, the entire game was mostly just one-sided. Towards the first half, Reed City tried to make a little comeback, but then McBain just, again, full-on grabbed onto that steering wheel, and just kept on like going steam heady way. But again, a good game by both teams on the beginning of the season. Hopefully this McBain's success can continue and Reed City can figure out their problems in this game and hopefully not make as many of them in the next game.
And I definitely agree with you. And to all of you watching at home, I want to say thank you for watching. Continue to check back in with us. And this is Ramble Review, signing off.